Hola, mi amos, welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? Sereno brains here. Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Jealous your boy be starving out here, son. Holiday every liggity lives, son. How many liggity lives you done Halloween times? It's been the dark side that days that we got to excuse that last liggity live. We was celebrating a holiday that wasn't Halloween. Yeah. Oh, testes on the chesticles of the chestnuts of the roofless and too lost. See, I knew some. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, now we're going. But was it flickering? Was it flickering? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what's giggity going on. I think I might have got a little bit too much guys pies shoved up in my douche juice caboose. I do think that maybe there might have been a little bit of guys pies slammed on my grandma's clam slam on that last liggity live. I think that there might be a little bit clam slam juices this of ruthless and toothless is still caught up in the cameras of the douche. I mean, this is the I've dropped this camera more tickety times than Shane's mama's busted in decades, y'all. Peekaboo, peekaboo. That's right, Frank. We need eyeballs off of my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Hola, mi amosi. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Shane's mama's moisture levelization is starting to worry the weatherman. The weatherman says that we cannot get no precipitations if Shane's mama's moisture levels keep going diggity down like the eyeballs. I'm a moose knuckle eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Shane's mama cannot get moisture levelization says above Skip's dry ass mouth. Y'all know Skip's mouth got dryness. He got more cotton balls up in them monies than Peter Cottontail's got going hopping around trying to find the funny keister egg, son. Hot balls up in the chicken chat. Hold on, me. I'm Ozzy. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all let your boy be starving out here. I don't know what you trying to peekaboo at, but if you keep on playing peekaboos, I'm gonna figure out the best way to play Pikachu, and I'm gonna collect all the glizziness of the goblins of the glizzy gobblers. Where my nuts at? I know my avopositousness knows where's my nuts is going. Diggity down. I need to go where the nuts is at because my Snicker bars has too much nougats in these monies. Am I mad at you? Can you, what? Whiplash and bad words. If I was mad at you, oh, I mean, I'm only eager to see you're still breathing. I would be calling you out. I don't even know who you is. What did you do? What did you do to make me mad at you, son? Tell me what you did to make me mad at you, and then maybe I could explain of why you're gonna have to get grounded. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all. Oh, yeah. Why would I be mad at you? Now if if my homegirl had gotten a little mad at you, you know, that's her. She got mad at you. I did not get mad at you, Frank. Frank, did you get mad? I don't even know what the subject of the matters is. To the factual matters is. Frank, do you know anything of this subject? Because I don't know about me. I do understand that you might have maybe made somebody mad, but not me. I'm not. I don't know anything about the situation. Bony's right here. Here's the plug. Squeaky. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat? I need to know if y'all still got all the digits you came into this day with. Ain't nobody blow off their nuts or their M80s with their fingers, did they? That's right. Always look at it plugged in. Accounted for excellent indubitable, like if you got douche juicing off your backsplash, does how many tickety times does it take for the douche juice to rise up your backsplash before you gotta get sus on your pre-diaper wipies? My diaper wipies got to get pre-diaper wipies, and then my pre-diaper wipies got to get sus. I don't have enough sus melon, sus cumbers, and or diggity downtown reach arounds to go around in order to make my clam slam smell like grandma. My grandma is full of douche juice. She is the biggest douche juice. All right, keep breathing. And thank you for safety first. Also, thus in conclusions. Yeah, I had to wash Bony off. Bony got really messy over there in that last Liggity Live. Yeah, it got real dirty. Just like y'all going diggity down. Nothing. Apples up. Naughty YouTube. Naughty. I thought that we was gonna be like trying to communicate with the aliens in order to figure out how we could stop getting the wheel fixed. These aliens is leaving the capacities of the face of the earth at an extraordinarily rates amounts of how many flux capacities they could go back to the futures and how many time travelness they could even do to even fix the wheel. And we need to find out answers. Skip's over here tattletaling on Shaboy, and y'all don't even give a McFly about nothing but my clam slam. I balls up in the chickity chat. I need to know that the aliens is not going to come back and capacitate me to incapacitation levels of going diggity down like the eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Ain't brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. These aliens outside, son, leaving the planet Earth. Leaving the planet Earth. Right. Meow. At an extraordinarily rates. You're not alarmed by this? If you ain't sounding the 5 alarm, you might want to shove a poblanos this up your noses and then a habanero in your douche juice caboose. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Y'all going diggity down like Shane's mama on my clam slam. Eyeballs up. Shane's mama's a nice lady. She got a bigger morning time than most of 92% of y'all of how many times you could pull the caterpillar out the backside of your diaper wipey. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat, y'all. Shockers and blockers defy gravities. We need to defy gravities. The gravities of the snitchiations, the interrogations of how many tickety times Skip gonna tell when they try to give him a free sandwich and a couple little bit of jelly bears. Peekaboo, that the rates of it. Why would he do one when he give 5 to Shaboy? Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. We starve and tell him, Frank. In conclusions, I did figure out that I forgot to finger bang grandma's fart box and now I owe more lot rent. I need to pay for the lot at the 10th down by the ripper right here. And y'all birds need to get that child support. And I do not got to dig it down to my name. Can anybody help me? I'm trying to hold a sign down by the road. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. I'm trying to intravenously says teaseless. This says the tibbity tip of Bony. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. I'm just trying to excuse my boofness system before this liggity live. I did go rolling down a hill in my brain holes, but I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Naughty YouTube, naughty, naughty, naughty. Can I get the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Why y'all continuously disobey me by finger banging that sub in that bell? Finger banging that sub in that bell only gonna get a little bit of focal lens and and can I get some free Shanes up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Free Shane, free Shane. We need Shane to get free 99, right? Meow. Can I get some free Shanes in the chicken chat, y'all? For America. For how many tickety times we gonna have to get the whales to stop belly flopping up in the ocean and causing all these tsunamis? I know that you know that, I know that you know that, I know that it's really caused by the amounts of dry ice they pouring up into the clouds, but that is not the in conclusion. This is how many suscumbers is really diggity deep diving in the sea. Go and diggity down like your eyeballs. I'm my moose knuckle eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Naughty YouTube, naughty, naughty, naughty. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat? While your eyeballs keep going diggity down, when are you gonna sit on my new YouTube? There's a load of douche juice YouTube. Look, I'm moistening up. My moisture levels is way past Shane's mamas, and y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up. Naughty, 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 naughty YouTube. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. My chicken does squeak. It's more. It's a little too more. Give me mementos. Give me a couple mementos, and maybe I can tickety tap tickety tap. All the way till grandma be busting them multiples like Shane's mama used to back in the 1980s and the 12s. We talking numbers. I got number giggity games up in this money. You really want to guess numbers? Throw a number down and guess a color while you eat a free tasty treat. Where are we gonna land this time, Frank? I guess Frank's got. Where are you gonna? We landed on purple. Purple, the purple, the purple, the purple, the purple, the purple, the done. Stole my glizzies with grandma. My purple nurple done went slipping on my nippy slippy. Looking like the banana peel went over the liggity limit with how many times they could handshake a bonobo before they could even finish a banana in one big bite. Can I get the apples up in the chicken chat, y'all? You don't know who Shane is. I spun the wheel and everybody left. Now I'm just talking to Frank. Hey, Frank. Why? What happened? You were going to guess black, and then it landed on purple, and it made everybody mad, Frank. I don't know. I know you always wanted to land on black, Frank. I wanted to land on black for you so we could rig the system. But the stupid freaking aliens that's leaving the planet at an extraordinary explosive amount of rates of diarrheal indigestion that says does not have enough typically tum-tums for their monies. I don't know how to put X-Lax up in the sleeping pills. But if you want to get you some of that good giggity old people nap, it says you might want to take one of them sleeping pills and then an X-Lax so you wake up and wear your zombie cobra and WIP. Safety first, shockers and blockers. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Shane is the one who's liggity locked up. Beautiful man. He likes dumpster diving with your boy. He's one of my best dumpster diving peoples. He tells me how to open up my ostrich farm and get all the nosy hosey wosies yard birdie looking like they ain't gonna try to steal your clam slam, but the next thing you know, they're new sitting on your tongue. Can I get How you gonna call me out like that? Why are you calling me out like that, Skip? Skip over here talking all his douche juice. I think he ready to throw diggity down. I think he ready to get that brake speed off his douche juice. Finger bang that thumbs up if y'all thinking that Skip needs to get that finger banging up his douche juice caboose. I think his douche canoe looking like he needs to charge that battery. Looks like he lost his rose charger. Skip, you really want to say this to me, right? Meow. Meow. Can I get some brain? You really want to? I got my whips enhanced. Bony about to bust off the bone, chickity chain, and Skip over here talking this douche juice caboose. You really think this about to go diggity down like the eyeballs when I'm throwing raccoon shockers, eyeballs off of my moose knuckle, eyeballs up in the chickity chat. You really thinking this about to go down like this, huh, Skip? You heard the words coming out of his mouth, y'all. Finger bang that thumbs up if you think he's about to go diggity down like your eyeballs. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We starving out here. Skip, this is not the tickety time, Skip. I ain't got no tickety time for your ass, Skip. You talking all this douche juice, trying to tattletale, flapping that clam slam all over tickety town, and now I got to moo. I don't even got a whooshy. I got more pushy for the cushy tushy, but I ain't got no whooshy, Skip. Can I get some brains? Yes, this is a recording. Thank you for asking. Can I get some brains? Script got all of them shooter. I mean, he be scripting on the pre-script of how many scripts he does script. He's a load of douche juice. Finger banging that thumbs up is against the roll. You want to score touchdowns, huh? Look at me. Foul me. Free throw line. Touchdown. Nothing but nets, son. Touchdowns. All diggity day. Sports. Put me at the 3-point line. Watch this. Touchdown. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. I went so hard on that touchdown, I think you banged all the fart boxes in the liggity live. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know. I got all the disabilities. I score touchdowns from the free throw line. You want an autistic live? I got acoustic guitars over here, son. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know. I got ukuleles. I got burning Tauruses. I also have dumpster diving that goes down in flames down a hill whenever you are trying to wipe your douche juice caboose because you ain't wearing zombie coat brand type E white piece. Balls up in the chickity chat, y'all. I would try to hit that brains 3 times back to back. But Shane's mama can't get moist because y'all ain't spamming free Shane in the chickity chat. I wish I could gunstoria that money. You think I wouldn't if I couldn't, if I would, if I could, if I would, would. What are you talking about? Bony is like up at all tickety times talking about salute. No free Shane. Why you say that? Why you hopping? Why ops gotta be popping out? We's trying to have a happy fun times and the ops gotta pop out. Why the ops gotta be popping out? I did not know that this is time for the ops to pop out. I thought that this was time for happy, enjoyable time. Maybe we could have like a little bit of compare avapaz. Is there avapaz shopping, or maybe see what happens in the morning time? But then how are we gonna do that if we got these inferior imposter piggly wiggly squigglies opposites popping out? How am I going? How my guns to do a touchdown? Who is this? Litter. Hola, mi amo Z. Oh, what happened? Oh, she hung up. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains in the chickadee chat, y'all? No, this is the dark side. Hola, mi amo Z. I'm El Presidente of the dark side. If you need to know that nosy knows that your eyeballs going diggity down, can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Ain't no brains here. I'm at Shane's mama's tent down by the Ripper. She rented me her tent today because I had to be out Preza Pimp Days. Thanks for asking. There ain't no brains there. That's what we asking. Who got the brains? No, losing the gravity makes those go diggity down like the eyeballs. Eyes up in the chickadee chat, y'all. You hope I get snitched on by Skip. Don't worry. He's over here tattletaling all the tickety time. It's all good. That's right. Can I get a change? I got a sign. Can I get a change? Can you change my diaper wipey? Somebody told me they can make my morning time pop up larger than average, but it keeps looking the same. I ain't putting eyeballs on them tickety things. Gravity. Gravity wins all tickety time, y'all. I'll shout out your Harry Sacks on my phone as soon as you put them on my Arabian goggles. My eyeballs need them on there. I thought we was in a saxophone a long time ago. Turns out you ain't even like in downtown reach arounds. I give both of them a try. I can't find them tickety things neither. Oh, a spooze juicer and a douche juicer equals a peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? I'm asking for brains, and all I keep getting is eyeballs going diggity down on my moose knuckle. But dang, look at that gooch game. Gucci goo. Gucci goo. Can I get the eyeballs off of my moose knuckle? Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Naughty, YouTube. Naughty. Hola, mi amo Z. This is the dark side of the interweb. I'm sorry, I busted all my clam slam juice on the front of the phone. Y'all finger banging that thumbs up so much that now my douche juice is getting looser than my front side. You ever have your moose knuckle get looser than your douche juice caboose? Peekaboo. I need information. How do you go diggity down on a conversation like that? I balls up in the chickadee chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. You holla at your boy. Why the camera woman go all giggity, naughty camera woman? Ain't no brains here. Ain't no brains here. Oh, happy holidays. Ain't no brains here. Naughty. That was the last lady live dose. The phone got all moistened up, pre-moistened, extra for the pre-moistening. How many tickety times does it tell y'all to stop finger banging that sub in the belly in the chickity chat, y'all? I know that it says that. I know it says that all over that chickity chat. No, I've done enough of the things that they say in the chickadee chat that this has got to be a fake grill. For sure. Skip gonna tell. No, I only play with Hot Wheels. Thank you for asking. Well, I've had all the thiggity things that consist of hors d'oeuvres and appetizers. Here at these big ass, small ass storage units, we are giving away all the appetizers. You want the goat brains, you want the mini, tiny, mini, and tiny micey brand. We got all the biggity brains that's the larger than average. We got them going diggity down for $3.99 right here as these big ass, small ass storage units. We giving away all them little all the Mighty Mouse brains. If you want a road runner to come catch your clam slam, we got the brain for that. We don't have any Acme products, but what we do is we do the big shebangness, which means that you gotta get that from Canteen. Can I get some brains? Shout out to anybody that has to get something from Canteen for their 4th of July. That sucks. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We starving out here. No, use an app. I didn't buy them off the guy. The guy gave me the Maui. And then the IE turned into some fishy sticky, and then I took his wife from him, and now he's mad. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Thanks for asking. The zombies are coming. It's a zombie apocalypse outside, son. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Unless you trying to clam slam with grandma in order to redefend my defense of my snitchiations of how many tickety times I could get told on by a skip before the glove don't fits. We're trying to not do that by trying to redo that, to redo, to do to not do, to do. How many doo-doos do you got to do to redo, to not do? That's a whole liggity line of litigations. I do not do redo, want to not redo, to do get diggity do into the due process of how many dudes slam off my honeydew in the morning tickety time when Bony trying to bust out the bone chickadee chain. Do does not do. We do not need none. Nobody need. Ain't nobody need Bony busting off that. Ain't those do we do. We do will redo the downtown reach around before we do off of the clam slam before the diaper wipies got to do get that morning do that mountain dew. How many tickety times you do in your diaper wipies is ups to use. You guys got to throw the hands in the chickadee chat. Y'all having a happy birthday. And get that zombie coat brand typey wipey if you want to doo doo wherever you do want to doo doo. Because if you diggity do like going diggity down on the downtown reach around and you ain't trying to pay that bad dragon price for an avapaz, can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Naughty YouTube, naughty. Do diggity due diligence is of the prior purchases of how many purchases you can pre-purchases for the merchandise of the reconstructions of how many contract negotiations we could get for Puerto Rico to become parts of America to make this diggity thing just like Shane's mama. Let's make Shane's mama great again. Chickity chat. Can I get some free Shane's up in the chickity chat, y'all? Free Shane. Free Shane. Free Shane. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that got some brains. Can I get some free Shane's up in this money, y'all? Keep Bony up, son. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? That's right, free Shane's up in the chickadee chat, y'all. And stop finger banging that sub in that belt. That only makes Shane's mama more dry. She's dry as the Sahara, son. She's dry as the Mississippi. Hot balls up in the chickadee chat. Naughty, YouTube, naughty. The demoisture levelization is how many tickety times we can get moisture levelizations to go diggity down because the clouds are starting to get filled with enough hydrogen peroxide that means that there's enough alcohol in the systems of the airflows that we is all about to get muffled and hustled. If you get a muffle hustle, that means it's time to sniff a rag. Get the apples up in the chickadee chat, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. We starving out here. Oh, you do think so, huh? Well, I think that you was very wrong. Thank you for asking me about that. But I think what you need to ask is Skip that question. I think that Skip needs that question because I have no answers to that question. That look like an op-ass question. You look like you stealing your boy Glizzy blast, son. Why am I supposed to answer you when you talk to me like an avapaz shooting Nerf bullets at your douche juice caboose that you shot in that douche juice caboose the night before? Why would I answer that question, son? You thought you had on the wrong lickety live. You need to get up and Skip's lickety live, finger banging a thumbs up like that. You gonna make grandma mad thumbs up and like that. You know she needs nobody to finger bang that sub, the bell, or the thumbs up. You need to get up and Skip's lickety live. Get your butt over there on wherever Skip's lickety live is. It's not right here, right? Meow. Can I get some apples up in the chickadee chat? Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. I don't know what the bonobos did with my bananas. I think they in cahoots with skipping grandma. Just like all y'all looking like you in cahoots with skipping grandma. Why you do this to your boy? I thought that this was gonna be a downtown reach around. Not a double crossing of the cross hatches of how many tickety times. I need to ask you to get the apples up in the chickadee chat. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Well, my favorite bone in the human body is Bony. Do you like rubbing tugging, or do you don't like rubbing tug? Do you like? I mean, like, would you like to be Boney's neckmaster? I think that's why you're asking me that, huh? Since you're from that country, I think that we may have already met on WhatsApp. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Hopefully everybody was safe and still got their digits and all their toesy woesies and their nosies going up in the douche juice cabooses the same way it was in the morning time when Bony be popping up in that nice plug be squeaky deaky. Grab that honey mustard and squirt that in the nose hole if you really want to. Naughty, you two, naughty. I told y'all to get the eyeballs off of my mustard plug. My mustard plug, why you think it looks green? I call my douche juice caboose my mustard every once in a while because it come out looking like baby douche juice. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. Like, why you think I wear a double W wipey? I'd be double, triple, doubling from the free throw line, scoring touchdowns, kicking field goals like I'm Messi. Ain't no brains. It gets messy up in my diaper wipey. That ball's up in the chickadee chat. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. You holler at your boy, we starving. You really think you're gonna crack an egg with your face? We already dunced the Gunsteria, son. Our Gunsteria is so diggity deep. My baby wipey is so moist and full that I'ma have to get it changed before the end of this liggity life. And Dad might have the bonobos pop out with the yard burst. Any yard burst needs to change your boy's diaper wipey. Bust through the front side of the tent down by the river, right? Meow. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Whoa, gravity is at heat racing's amongst it. That I didn't know they got like a flag football going on. They got giggity freaking what's it called? The unicycles where the clowns do the backflips off the unicycles. What's that Olympic event, y'all? I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. Trying to stay Frank strong, doing backflips up. Frank is getting hard out here. It's taking extra amounts of absorbencies of a diaper wipies in order for us to even get into where we can fit into a diaper wipey because the calories and the amounts of carbs that goes into a shit sandwich is equaling to the amounts of how much mustard I'm consuming, and mustard's got me feeling bloated. Look at my cheeks. I'm triple double the size I was last week due to how much mustard I'm eating. Ain't no brain, ain't no brain, ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. We starving. I would like to therapy you as long as you sit on my nunu. That's my charge. Thank you for asking. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? I'll charge anything for a nunu. I'll throw nunus for whatever you need. You need more bony? I got you. Let me get you a nunu first. You need your chicken in your ear. Get more squeaky? I got you. Sit on my nunu. You need a zombie coat brand type wifey and your moose knuckle to start peeking out like the groundhog and the hedgehogs where the Sonics collects the rings, and then you need more onions. I got you. Sit on my nunu. Can I get some brains? Well, I don't have that, but I got my whip. Nothing. Skip got one of those. Thanks for asking. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Anybody finger banging that thumbs up is getting on grandma's naughty list. Getting on grandma's naughty list means I'm going to sit on your lap and throw nunus. I don't think you want that, so can we stop and refrain from finger banging that thumbs up? Because grandma getting very sussual, and her suscumber farm is growing off the way. She got palm trees out in his money. She's smoking ops. Grandma's outside, son. Her glizzy blaster looking way bigger and stronger and longer than mine. So can we stop finger banging on the Prius of the electricalness of how much electrolysis we're gonna have to shoot from car battery to nip slip? Can we stop finger banging that thumbs up in order for Shaboy to survive this liggity life? Because grandma getting worked up, and if you finger bang that thumbs up any more times, I'm gonna have to answer for this money, and I do not need the answers to none of this monies, because Shaboy is in deep douche juice as amounts of tibbity tapping and thumbs up that's been going on in this liggity life as we stand right meow. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Finger banging ass up in the belly is also against the rules. Nothing, YouTube. Can I get the eyeballs? Nothing. I'm trying to teach y'all how to stay plugged in, and y'all finger banging that thumbs up clearly against the rules. I try to give you the biggest bratwurst that's with the juiciest, loosiest, goosiest. How many spokes got to spin around up the wheel, and y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up and making my grandma moist. And if you make her so moist, once she clam slams on my clam slam, I falls up in the chickity chat. Your boy gonna have to owe more child supports. Can we redundantly execute the executioners for sexicles in all of the Americas, for the institutions of the constitutions of how many constipations with the relentlessness of no more thumbs up, no more subs, no more bells. You might want to hit that bell, but no more thumbs up. Eyeballs up. No more thumbs up. My grandma over here shorting on the backslash. My douche juice coming straight out the backside of my diaper wipey. And that ain't the only thing that eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brain. I thought that y'all was gonna behave, and y'all keep being naughty, 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 naughty. Ain't no brains here. Ain't no brains here. Ain't no brains here. Well, if you're high, go lickety low like the eyeballs on my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. We can go lickety low, all lickety live. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? You keep going lickety low. That means you got rocket raccoons that says buzzing out the backside of your bag splash while you continue to stop. Finger banging that thumbs up. Rocket raccoons going diggity down off my moose knuckle. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat. Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. This is the dark side of the interweb. Naughty. You stumbled on this tiggity thing and you ain't even a badge dragon yet. Meow. Roo. Get off my lawn. Roo. Yes, my moose knuckle will tongue punch your fart box as soon as you moose knuckle me first. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We need more cheeses, and ruthless toothlessness, and the yard bars. We know this. Thank you for asking. How many teeth do you got in your 7-yard burst compared to mine? Because between each 7-yard burst, all of them, I got 2 teeth in all of them. And Sprinkle's the one with both the teeth. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Finger banging that thumbs up is due notes and the allegories to the categories of how many tickety times thumbs up make the eyeballs go diggity down. Been known to be hazardous. Naughty. Cause my whip about to whip the screen. Naughty. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. I'm in a tent down by the river. Thank you for observing. Thoughts and conclusions. Yes, I am in Florida in a tent down by the river, and I hold a sign. You want to spin my wheel? You can spin my wheel, but I need galaxies, suscumbers. I need a freaking corgis. That's right, by the river. I fold up my tinfoil and I put the Tide Pod in there. Thank you for noticing. I like that one. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? What you do with a Tide Pod stays in your kitchen or your famunda cheese. I don't want to see what you're doing there with that up on the tickety TikToks, y'all. That is not the tickety time and places for that. We already witnessed it. That what some of us haven't done did over there with the Tide Pods. We don't need that monies no more. Nothing. Why are you giving Shaboy ideas? Finger banging that thumbs up has been known to be hazardous to the interwebs. Multiples. Throw them shockers and them blockers, y'all. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. We starving out here. Trying to stay frank strong is not as easy as it used to be due to how many diaper wipies it takes to keep a bone chain inactive to make a downtown reach around as cheap as Skips. Skips free 99 price. How you price match that, Walmart? Peekaboo. gonna peekaboo. Guess that means we should have Wishy, huh? El Wishy? Don't mind if I diggity do. El Wishy. No, Toro, no. El Wishy. Meow. Meow. El Wishy. Meow. Can I get some brains? Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Shockers and blockers, y'all. I didn't call it any rocks. I called it any rock shins. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Oh, oh, donations. Oh, donate. Why is there not a shocker popping up then? There should. It's like I don't even know how. There should be like a shocker that pops up on the screen, sort of like TikTok. If that happens, I'm not sure why that didn't happen. I ain't got no brains neither. Is that relevant? I don't really think any of that is really relevant. I mean, if you look at my ear, I think that well, I am definitely demonetized. Yeah, thank you for asking. That's why we got that whole thing going down there. We need one more person to jump in here. You know what I'm gonna say? We need one more person to jump in here. Then you know what I'm gonna say. You know, I know that you know that they know that. I know that you know that they know that. I need one more person to jump up in this money before the yacht balls go diggity down on my moose knuckles. Man, I need one more person to jump up in this money and no more thumbs. Oh, we just lost that. I know my camel toe be popping out every once in a while and it goes diggity downwards. But I know sometimes I pull my moose knuckle out and that money goes straight up through the roof of the 10,000 by the river where the moisture levelization is that grandma knows that knows it's not what's supposed to happen on a diggity downtown reach around equals to the equations of how many suscumbers I could even giggity get before grandma throws a shocker. You know grandma loves that banana shocker. She the one that made the banana shocker rub. She the one that giggity stole all my giggity glizzies all the tiggity time. How am I supposed to keep the morning time from popping up when I got grandma over here slamming my clams? Slamming my clams with one suck wonder the way I ate that banana on that last lickety live. What is that? Yes, yes, 108,000 clam slams donated. That is a record. We have 108,000 clam slams donated. That's a record. Finger bang that thumbs up for the record. Could we match the amounts of thumbs up as we got for clam slams? 108,000 clam slams. We need to mention honorable mention. Barnyard Farms donated 172, but 108 wins. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We starving out here, son. 100 brains donated. Thank you for your donation. Um, you donated it to the wrong chat. Skip got the brains. We need to make it a little more clear. Skip over there. Stealing the brains even in the chickadee chat, y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Well, good luck catching me then. Are we gonna play Jeopardy or what are we doing? I mean, I almost bit at you, Josh, but I ain't biting at you, Josh. How many clam slams does it take to make 2 double dozen deep dish double discounted clam slams? Ask me that, Grandma. I'll smack as many bath salts I needs to do before you. Before, I mean, I don't know what dance you want me to do. I would have did push-ups on your old lady for you, but no thanks. Yeah, no thanks. I'm doing excelente, says muy caliente, says. I would, but except for I don't, I only did that once. For a decade, can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Giggity, 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 giggity. I would if you would stop being so hot and messy. What's up, Fredericks? Oh, that's a whole douche juice load of brains. I can't read your name. My phone is cracked. It starts with an M. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I try to make you forget about the not 10 seconds. Then there's so much more that goes on. What's up? It's my Lindo. It's my Lindo. Take a peek at my turkey curtains, cause Peekaboo, it's my Lindo. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. It's my Lindo. Got the biggest bony in the whole liggity liggity life, making my bony look larger than average. And everybody says this is exponentials largest. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Jealous your boy, we starving. Can we refrain from finger banging that thumbs up though? Gonna make grandma moist. No, I'm a raccoon. We prefer 3G. Thank you for asking. What up, ZZ? What up, Shanto? Shanto, miscanti be miscanti. Que pasa? I need an El Wishy. If you need an El Wishy the way your boy needs an El Wishy, can I get an El Wishy in the chickadee chat, y'all? El Wishy. No, Toro, no. El Wishy. And would you not, Escante, agree that this would be a larger than average bony to everyone out in the chickadee chat? Talk about extra large. Who even wants the avocado looking as small as the morning time? Can I get that? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. Moo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. My El Scanti passes my Scamita test every tickety time. Y'all get go diggity get go down my moose no eyeballs up in the chickety chat. Y'all ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickety chat and a little less thumbs up. I know we all celebrating the holiday. Everybody lickety loose like grandma and not tight and dry like Shane's mama. We talk about loose and moist like grandma. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Oh, it's I need to know if you like the old shocker, the new shocker, the nana shocker, how many raccoon shockers for your eyeballs go diggity diggity down, how my moose knuckle for your eyeballs go up. And when are you going to sit on my noo-noo? Thank you for asking. Haven't really done that today. Today is a little bit of an odd day, so some of the ordinarily things have been put on the back burner to do other diggity things. Thank you for asking. No, I'm a semen demon, and I busted every tickety time my bag splash had to do with my bag crack due to how many acidness papers I've eaten in my life. Thank you for asking. Oh, as naked. Thank you for asking. Oh, you're welcome. I learned you today. My new sore. Yes. I don't know how to put you on a PM category. Um, do you know what this guy's talking about, Barnyard? All right, keep breathing. Hopefully you didn't blow up your leg like you did last Thanksgiving. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, just watch a. I mean, watch a video. I mean, I throw new-news and videos all the time. You want the new? I mean, it's available here on the interwebs. Um, what's up, Sierrian Doherty? Telling sound checkers up. That's right. If I mispronounced your name sounded sort of like C-section, and then I sounded dolphin dances, and I can't even do a dolphin dance over here, huh, Frank? Where's the dolphin dances over here? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Yeah, I know. We just put Flocka's feet on there. Thanks for asking, Josh. Well, hola, I mean, I'm OZ. I'm zombie. Zombies are hungry. Thank you for asking. What's up, my FC? I can't. My screen is so bright. Y'all don't even know how many times I dropped this phone. This phone been dropped. This phone is only 6 months old, and it's been dropped 7 million times. Well, how many WYP changes have you seen me going? And how many times can you tell the people that I have an any bony? Ladies, I have an any bony. I know y'all think a bony extra large is larger than average, like, the turtle heads shooting out the bags out of my douche juice caboose. Tell the ladies and the gentlemen about how my any bony looks, unless you want to go to the ostrich farm and find out exactly what kind of crater a manhole could really be. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chicken chat. Y'all, welcome to the banana family. The suburbs says. Well, that's excellent. This is probably something cool to watch if you're doing that. Well, seeing all who's in here does look sus of who's all in here right now. Oh, what would stop me doing this? Just ask Josh. That's right, chickadee chat. Yeah, Josh knows and that's not even a possibility anymore. So, but if there was a possibility of that, then Josh's soon next wife would be able to have the answer, and he's had cameras and phones and wiretappings in the house and all that stuff. What's my secret? Oh, Josh is this guy right here, sudden silence. Oh, because I put it on so many vag stabs that I caught an infection. So I can't be throwing new news for real. These are virtual new news now. I caught a real infection. Well, I mean, I am the worst at keeping secrets, and I mean, if Flocka's husband's up in here talking shit, you think I ain't gonna talk shit back? Like, come on now. You know where you're at. You know who I am. I am El Presidente of the dark side. Ain't no brains here. Tired of Yardbird's husbands coming around just because they douche juice caboose. Can't lay Bony diggity down the right way. Not my fault. What am I supposed to do? Not be a pretty shiny thing in front of their screen and, last longer than them and them things and do things. I mean, shoot. It's not my fault. Do your job at home. Get a job. Do some diggity thing. I mean, in Josh's defense, because I mean, he's not the only one. Flocka ain't the only one, but in Josh's defense, at least Josh has a job, right? I mean, right, Josh? Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. But some of these deuce canoes, they ain't even got a job to try to hold on to their old ladies. They ain't gonna freaking slide up in that slot. Come on now. I'm all over their phone all diggity day. They all talking about Bony. They talk about you maybe know somebody that has some brains. And Bony's popping up. Nippy slippies. We got roses. I got piggly wiggly squigglies and chickens busting off the bone chain. You know what? Some of these monies ain't even lost their gravity yet. I'm talking about nippy slippies that ain't even lost their gravity yet. These doo-joos caboose. Ain't no brains here. That's right, that bone chickity chain. I know, that's why I gave you props, dickhead. You see this barnyard? Shout out Mellow Yellow and Barnyard Farms. Thank y'all for not ever getting all weird and sus come around me. Shout out all y'all. Y'all, I got the best team on the internet. I do slide down a little slippery slope every once in a while when that moisture levels go on that beef sleep 69 tickety times like Richard's wife loves that monies. But tickety dang. Shout out those of y'all that ain't got all creepy and weird on me. Hell yeah. The list might be from the long list from back in the day, the list might just include you and Mellow Yellow in all reality. Shout out Barnyard Farms and Mellow Yellow. Banana family in the house for the creepiness and weird stuff. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Yeah, I'm trying to run my backsplash on my clam slam and like in all reality, uh yeah, it's looking really good for you y'all on the weird stuff. Cause yeah. The only thing that was weird was I was like, there's these names that blast for hours that I don't know. And then I meet y'all and stuff and it's all good and I'm like, dang, this is really awesome. There's more people like you guys than but I just don't, you know, their husbands or their nobody's reached out and been like, hey, it'd really be cool if you do this. Then I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm like, oh shoot, this is y'all. This is y'all. Dang. Yeah. The amount of creepy things that have happened from stuff like that is like 99.99%. Y'all's the 0.01%. Hell yeah. And we doing this diggity thing. Thank y'all. No, wait, wrong place. No, yeah. Oh well, I was talking to you see Barnyard. I was talking to Barnyard and her husband. I'm not sure if her husband's asleep, but I was talking to them. And they were like, "Yeah, sorry for the other 54 people that are in here. I was not talking to anybody else but those two people." Which is raw, huh? That's just raw. Barnyard, ain't that raw? I know you know a little taste of this stuff. It's raw, right? I mean, it's raw. You just start talking to just one person, and well, if it's Frank, then they say that that person's imaginary friend. Yeah, no, it's raw, yo. And unfortunately, the statistics is about that. Like, um, one day we should talk about talk about Cassie and stuff because I got some questions to ask you guys um, about my old best friend. I think you guys might unknowingly, I'm pretty sure unknowingly, have some answers. Dang string cheese little freaking line of events of the CIAs and the FBI's. Why the birdies got to be watching us over there with the cameras and the eyeballs, with the iPhones, with the flies flying on the clam slam? Every drop is the deuceness is the deuce juice caboose. The flies be flying up on the monies, and they got cameras up in there, and they all be working for the CIAs. Don't differential me's around the diggity diggity downtown reaching rounds of these diggity diggity things. I knows that Nosy knows. Nosy's is the one that told me when he cheated on that chess game I played in the park with Grandpa. I know that I can never even pull one of them monies off with a rook. I don't even know how to use that. I don't even know what a chess piece is. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. We starving. You look like you with the feds, son. That's pretty cool, bully. Yeah, dang, huh? Huh. Holidays act a little different over here, which is cool. It's cool. It means, I mean, I might have to test another one or two, but, for it means they just take the holiday off. I can't really take the holiday off, right? I mean, I could maybe just do one live instead of, doing all of them. That's, it's just because the circumstances of how many diggity diggity downtown reach arounds I got to be giving out for free 99 over here at Free Dubs is gotcha boy and a whole load of like actual realizations. Me and J Dog is like probably not gonna go out to Hollywood when we were scheduled and planned going to. Um, due to the circumstances of these things, and then just I can do whatever I want, and I don't want to leave everybody all hanging and like diggity diggity dang. I don't know if you guys are like tired of going to the grocery store and spending $50 for groceries. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get the endless appetizer thing, and you could just like eat that day for $10. Your family don't even matter. I'm just telling you, like it's gotta be like one of the best deals around. Cause I go to all around and eat stuff all around, and I know you probably can't tell it from my physique, but I mean I do a lot of calisthenics things. But dang, it's gotta be the best freaking thing ever. Buffalo hates us. Well, I could explain tariffs if I was a tariffness, but what I am is I am El Presidente, and I don't know how many tariffnesses you understand, but what had happened is we made a great new big brain deal today, which look, I have friends all around the world, and I started to talk to some of my friends all around the world the other morning, and Canadians is getting screwed in the pooch. Let me tell you. Canadians is getting screwed in the pooch. I just broke a lot of like when I like the whole time I've been having food fights and all this stuff. People get really mad in the chickadee chat. They'll be like, "Oh, you just wasting food. Food costs so much." Like right now, food costs more than ever, and I definitely waste food in some of my lives. It's become more of a not really a thing anymore because it's not really a thing anymore. Guys, pies sort of just was more nostalgia, and I want to smash some pies today for uh, 4th of July and all that stuff. But then I was like, well, I got these bananas, and I got the eggs, and the eggs. I did this thing on TikTok with the eggs one day where I had everybody sitting there watching too, right? Like, I mean, I don't know exactly how many people were there, but everybody was sitting there watching, and I was just peeling the egg apart. And there's lots of different food stuff that I've done in the past. Food fights. There's definitely going to be food fights in the future. Also, YouTube. Don't think that ain't going to happen. I just got to get the right people aligned, and then I got to figure out certain things. Just like the interview with my mom. That's definitely going to happen very soon. I just got to get everything in line. There's certain technical difficulty things. I mean, I'm Mr. Technical Difficulties. If you don't know that by now, you must not been tuned into the dark side that very often. But uh, we're definitely about to have more of the food fight stuff, different things. There's different stuff that goes into the planning of behind the scenes. You know, I am a douche juice. I will just hit the go live and go crazy ham, and whatever happens, happens. But there are a lot of things that takes practice and practice, especially when there's other people involved. Practice. Shout out my dark nemesis. I asked that Barnyard. I just asked her, can you please just get in the banana family chickadee chat on the snatch chats? Like I know they're like unless the one thing of the raccoon thing. I don't know if there's a hold up there. I know that when I shot Boop, who not to and who to, uh, you know, when Darsh Nemesis was given the clear, all clear. So we'll see if she gets up in there. Day she gets in there, I'm making a big stink too. That's why I asked you because I didn't even tell her that I'm gonna make a big stink, but I don't make a big stink. I don't really make, but I'm like, what? Like I don't really do that stuff very often. Like every once in a while, I'll let a wave of people in or whatever, two people in, or a wave people, two people in, and I'll be like, here it is. It's this person, that person, and I want to do one of them data things for her because for real, um, one's for my dark nemesis that says in all reality, I would still be trying to figure out how to work the chickens into my liggity life. So here's some behind the scenes. Let's get behind the scenes. Happy holidays. Y'all want some behind the scenes? We even. We just about even. Finger bang the thumbs up if you ain't finger bang the thumbs up. We're gonna get some behind the scenes, real behind the scenes. Zombies are hungry. Actual thing about the chickens. Like I always wanted to have chickens in my life. Always from smashing the pies. Whenever I first started getting this thing to where it's going, I always wanted to incorporate it rubber chickens, and I could never brain fart how to do that. My dark nemesis did that diggity thing, and I don't think she ever gonna do that with your boy on TikTok ever again at all. She ain't never gonna do that with me ever again. I might talk her into it, but then if she gets a banana right there, then that's the last time. And she says she don't want to YouTubes, but spam a brain. You want to hear a real behind the scenes story for freaking banana family time on 4th of July, y'all. El Presidente. So for all these people that keep trying to say my real name and expose who I am and talk about all this most of it's nonsense, right? But there are some people that get up in here. There's really Josh. Josh, you really here, Josh? Josh, I bet Josh don't know my real name. I bet you do, because it's my Snapchat. So yeah. So I mean, I don't hide my real name. I don't hide any of this stuff. Um, I definitely used to try to keep it a little bit safe, but at this point in time, there's no use in keeping it safe. It's all there. I have uh, friends in certain things, and I have enemies in certain things. But so ain't no use in keeping my real names secret and quiet. Most everybody that even knows my real name don't even call me my real name. They just call me Zombie. Thank you for asking. But here you go. Here goes the real story. That was the lead in. That was a bad lead in, huh? So the story about the chickens is that I grew up in Chicago, and in Chicago there's this dude on public access. There's a lot of public access stuff that I still wish I could do here on the internet that I used to watch on public access, but I can't do it. Some crazy things I've seen on free 99 TV. It's rough, but so there's a TV station called The U, right? And there's a dude called Svengoolie, and they got the chickens, and they throw the chickens at this guy when he's in his coffin. My coffin's back here. I want to break my coffin back out too, uh, but I didn't want to just bite dude, right? I'm like, and they throw chickens at him, saying Berwin, because that's what they thought. Berwin. I don't know if I told this story on YouTube yet. Berwin, and so I've always wanted to have chickens, rubber chickens up in my life. These rubber chickens too, like these ones. And so I can never figure out how to bridge the gap of how do I not just bite Svengoolie and go, chicken. Not obviously, I could say it's other things than Berwin from being the zombie, and you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. But how do I not just like? I mean, I definitely throw chickens at the screen, but how do I not? Or the chickens get thrown at him actually. So in reality, I throw the chickens the opposite way. But how do I not just bite Svengoolie and be like chickens? And something. And so my dark nemesis says one day pulls up on me when we're versing, and she starts going, "Hey zombie, hey zombie, ah!" And I was like, "Damn, brain fart, that banana family, that that is how I include the chickens up in this money." And ever since then, you know how many times I've been banned for this? I've been banned on Big O for doing this. Every time I've ever done that on Big O, I'm pretty sure the time I got banned on Clapper, I had the chicken too. And when everybody finds out I got banned on Clapper, they're like, holy shit, how the hell you get banned on Clapper? It's been a while since I streamed on Clapper, so I have zero idea to remember about how, why, and what had happened. But I mean, I've been banned off of everywhere. I'm currently not, having super chats over here and stuff that these guys are yelling about due to me being banned over here. And then I talked to the YouTube lady, my YouTube lady or whatever the hell, and she said, "What are you talking about banned, zombie?" And I'm like, "Well, banned. Well, I come from TikTok land, and we call it getting banned. Look like you banned me. You bigoted, banned my ass, banned." And she's like, "Well, we call it a strike, and you have one strike. You have multiple violations, but only one strike." So they only got one strike. I was thinking it was my second strike. So we only got one strike. So I'm trying not to get any extra strikes. But yeah, shout out my dark nemesis. A little bit of a rough road, little bit of a tough tinkle departments. When you deal with people in other countries, also like I think part of our rough spatch happened because I had another like the dark nemesis shocker. It was hers, and then I gave it away to some other New Zealand lady, and then I was like, I'm done with the dark nemesis shocker. It looks like it's coming biggity back on a clam slam. Oh, you never know. Yeah, honestly, you never know. My best advice, when, yeah, you never know. If you have, like, I had got, this bone, well, not this one, but one very, the same kind of, not this one, one day, and, I was just playing around in Grandpa's Liggity Live, and I shoved the bone down in my diaper wipey, right? And he's like, Zombie, you got to do that in the show. I was like, what? Because I didn't know what he was talking about. He said, throw your bone in your diaper like that, the way you just did it. And I was like, what, like this? And it wasn't on a chain or nothing, right? And I was like this? He was like, yeah, do that, Zombie. There's a thing there. So you never know. You honestly, you never know. Uh, Mystic was just talking to me about the unicorn the other day. I was like, the unicorn? I keep breathing. Yeah, we're safe. It's safe. Uh, Mystic was just talking to me about the unicorn the other day, and I was like, "Well, the unicorn's gone. I broke the unicorn to douche juice." But Mystic is the one that the next morning after the day I made up El Wishy, no Toro, no, El Wishy, and why I moo after I say El Wishy, it all just happened. I had tore part of the tent out, and I had it just sitting here laying, and I just grabbed up part of the freaking tent, and I was like, El Wishy, no Toro, no, El Wishy, meow, meow, and I got in the group chat the next morning, and freaking Mystic wouldn't shut the fuck up about El Wishy, and I was like, well, if my mans can't shut the hell up, he can't be the only one, right? You know what I mean? Today's a little bit of an odd day, whatever the hell. We about to be hitting freaking monumental stuff. Thank you guys for doing this thing with your boy. But yeah, I'm like, if my man's can't shut up about El Wishy, I promise you, he ain't the only one in the morning time that can't shut up about El Wishy. So freaking, I was like, there's a thing here, and I would have never known if it wasn't for my man's tripping out, going crazy, and one early morning group chat talking about zombie, zombie, El Wishy, zombie, and I'm like, I mean, I thought it was a cool idea. Sometimes I had them ideas where it's just like, dang, right there, boom. What do I do? Boom. And then like the first live today, here today, I had a whole plan and a whole plan, and I actually stuck to the plan, um, which was good. It was good if the universe wanted that to happen because it was a good day to have a plan and stick to the plan because I didn't know what to expect. Um, on YouTube on a holiday, and it also did all right. Right, did great, did excellent, did excellent. My matrix is jacked up. Uh, it did awesome for way better than anything I could have ever expected. Um, I'm not even sure what to say. Do we say it a month ago, right? Like, because this month, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, did better than anything I could have ever expected. Did it leaps and bounds 2 months ago. And where we stand today, though, it was like good job. It was a good job. I stuck to the thing and all this stuff. But 2 months ago, I would have been like doing backflips of Frank for everything that happened in the earlier live. Today, I read this one. I already seen what's going on. I know what's going on. Frank, yeah, and then the first one, Frank's like, everyone's all partied out, and all that. I'm like, yeah, cool. But then for it to do that, and then to be able to chill and talk to all y'all. I don't have any child supports. You're gonna have to leave a comment on a video, and then we can maybe get some attorneys in line to get attorneys in line. So that's a funny thing that ping pong. So Barnyard Farms. I mean, I feel like Barnyard and Mellow Yellow. One of y'all gots to remember my. I feel like, yeah, I can't. Jesse had to be my second assistant. So my second assistant, right? Like, so I told him, I was like, and this was at the beginning of Tibbity Tibbity Tap. I told him, I was like, I think that Tibbity Tibbity Tap is my bing bong for TikTok, right? Uh and I still feel that way, except for they keep banning me and banning me. That if I could ever just get just a stronghold without having have the nonsense, since Tibbity Tibbity Tap makes a little bit of sense on YouTube, but not really. It makes a little bit of sense on other places, but not really. Um, but I feel like on TikTok, if I would not been banned, there's definitely been times where Tibbity Tibbity Tap is viral as fuck. Even when I'm not on TikTok at all, people have been and will probably still right now say Tibbity Tibbity Tap. Uh, so I feel like that was my bing bong moment. Thank you for asking. Yeah, free tasty treats. Oh, you want to guess the color? I just aligned it up. It straight up was black, and Frank's not here. It's straight up black. That's black. I know that everything is like a little discombobulated, but it's definitely landed on black, and Frank's not here. Spinning the wheel, right? Like spinning the wheel. So I hollered at my buddy, right? And I'm like, oh, reverse. I'm like, hey, I think I'm gonna get a wheel, dog. I think that I want to play Wheel of Fortune. He was like, no, zombie. Wheel of Fortune's whack. Why are you gonna play Wheel of Fortune? And I was like, well, I don't know. I bought a wheel. I don't know what to fucking do with it. I got lucky, and I was like, well, let's spin the wheel, and that worked out. And then Mr. Beef Sleeve, shout out to Beef Sleeve. That if anybody wants to know the history of the Beef Sleeve of Richard's wife busting 69 tickety times. The history of the Beef Sleeve is I used to verse a cool ass Australian dude. Uh, Named Mr. Mitch, and I've been trying to get Mr. Mitch over here on YouTube the whole time I've been on YouTube doing this thing, and I don't know New Zealand. I know some Australians that YouTube, but I know Australians and New Zealanders that YouTube or are willing to YouTube is very slim. But he's the one that started eating boogers, and we would verse. I'm pretty sure. Ain't no way you don't not remember him, Barnyard, like Mr. Mitch, Mr. Beasley, right? The Beaver Man. I don't know if there was his day. where he was mad at me for calling him the Beaver Man because he put on his punk rock 70s freaking iron wig thing, and that's where he became the Beaver Man. And then the beef sleeve fucking happened. He's the one that created the beef sleeve too. I didn't even create it. I said, "What's the beef sleeve?" And he said, "I was like, let's run it, dog." I can't really dress up like Bob Ross. I'm a zombie. What'd you create? Well, I mean, I'm always back and never really go anywhere, right? I mean, oh yeah. So my times are two, the start time, right? We talking about the start time is either 2 to 2:15 Eastern Standard Pacific Ocean, all right? To two and 4 Eastern time are my times. They go liggity live. Now videos, different times of the videos and all that stuff. But officially, unfortunately, uh parts of my audience that I've had trained for my times is all gone now. Got some ops, picked up some ops along look at the lives, but oh, thanks for yeah, thanks for yeah, it's so that leads me to another subject. I'll change me subjects. Thank you guys for the time that you have to laugh and tibbity tibbity tap subject. Uh yeah, thanks for having the chance to laugh and tap. I don't know how I have the time to do this. I don't know how I have time to do some of the things that I do, but there's always time to do this stuff. So thank you for watching when you can watch. Thanks for laughing when you can laugh. I'm not even being funny right now, and I'm talking about laughing. So, but some of the behind the scenes stuff. There's a lot of crazy stuff that goes into it. Uh, and so on a day like this, where it's sort of like this is definitely a diggity belly flop day. So just belly flop and give if I'm gonna belly flop, I'm gonna give you guys at least a little something that you wouldn't see while it's all chaos and crazy. Cause there's a lot of cool stuff that goes into behind the scenes, and then there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes in behind the scenes, and then there's some stuff that goes in behind the scenes is like, damn, dang, they really try to turn you into a real zombie. What up, Captain Skull Tongue? Yeah. Then, obviously, so give me one second, because since let me take this some of this stuff off real quick. Definitely some of it's uncomfortable if I'm just chilling. If I'm bouncing around, ow, it gets tore a burn. You ever tear a burn off your freaking clam slam while your grandma over there sucking on your new nipple that you just regrew yesterday? We like chameleons in this money. Oh, that hurt. Now I forget what I was talking about. There's definitely a lot of stories behind the curtains that make up some of the diggity things, and then there's also other things that go in to make other things the things that they are. And I would not definitely wouldn't change the road that I took to get to where we are and to where we're going over here on the dark side. But shoot, I just wish some other people would have been more honest with me and not had ulterior motives or things like that. But I have zero to do with that. Um, you know, I've always had my motives. 10 seconds of laughing, run it. Yeah, behind the scenes, there been some things. I ain't going through nothing right now, though. All right. No, no, I'm just being grateful. Yeah, sorry if sorry if it's misinterpreted. I'm just being grateful for you for yeah, everybody saying maybe know somebody, tibbity tibbity tap, eyeballs on the tiggity tiggity things. Anybody that picks up my lingo, anybody says the stuff. I mean, there's people that play my videos walking through the grocery stores, hoping that other people would just start watching my videos. I'm grateful for all that. Uh, yeah, I'm going through some thing. I'm going through uh thing. That's why I went in the middle of the Fourth of July thing. I was like Thanksgiving because for real, I'm really grateful for all this stuff. And we're only at the tibbity tibbity tip of the iceberg, or getting to the tibbity tibbity top. Um, and it's crazy because right now I don't know where we're at in this life, but uh, due to the holiday doing the thing right now today, we're gonna be a day behind, which ain't really fucking ain't nothing at all. Of a million people watching Zombies Are Hungry right here on YouTube in 28 days, which is insane to me, even to me, right? Like I'm pulling out analytics that people think they're big time people, and I'm like, what are you talking about big time? Like I think I'm just a regular guy, and you're over here talking about the nerdy OBS stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I got all that stuff too. What you do, and nobody cares about that stuff. Uh, oh, snooty patootie, teas and crumpets, pinkies up, and I'm like, I had pinkies up, and I got the credentials for the pinkies up and all that. I'm like, yeah, pinkies up, Cheerios, snooty patootie, yeah. I do have the American flag on my sock right now, and it's pointed down at my chickens, and thank you very much. My avapaz is looking sus. Cheerios, pinky up, and we talk all fancy pants with all this nonsense, and then at the end of the day, they don't even know how to keep people's attention. It's part of it's about keeping their attention, part about keeping everybody like interactive. I've talked to lots of people that spamming brains in chickadee chickadee chat. Shout out old baby mama number one. No, if it wasn't for Purple Squirrel, tell me one liggity live. Tell him to spam brains. Z. She just typed it and it caught my eye. And all the rest of the spamming shit is history. It all started right then and there, just like that. Same way I said glizzy gun the first time, and at that time it was still old zombies are hungry too. And everybody yelled at me for a week. I was like, okay, I'll change it to glizzy blaster, y'all. I'll change it to glizzy blaster, but then now I can't even pull that thing out here on YouTube. Uh, It's gonna be in some videos or something. Oh damn! Fuck your keister bunny here. As soon as I bring up purple squirrel, huh? Haha, this motherfucker. What up, though? Hey, it's like we're doing an intimate thing right here, dude. I ended everybody. It went crazy, and then I'm just like, let's just do this. Uh, yeah, man. I went live on TikTok this morning and had 80 people in the room at one time. See, there's 30 people in here right now, and I had 80 people in there on TikTok, which for the brand new Savambi, it's not brand new, but whatever. Uh, an account that ain't mine, just having me on it for a few times. I've been bananaed for a week, 2 different times on that account. It was pretty raw. So I knew that today was gonna be something. But YouTube's different than TikTok. But definitely that last one, this one, but I mean, they went off the chain, shot it, but everybody was really excited about today. Um, and everything went off awesome. Teddy, you definitely stop spamming socks, dickhead. Spam cheese, motherfucker. Yeah, you definitely if you didn't catch that last one, you missed the better of the ones for sure. Cause this is the wind down of this one. I've been on this one for an hour and 41 minutes. Hey Tedster, you know the last time Banana King El Presidente. You know the last time I went on TikTok for an hour and 40 freaking 2 minutes? I can tell you it's been at least 2 years. 2 years to go on TikTok this long. TikTok at a hourly rate of this with a number of that, I'm freaking out of there because they're banana me. Slam it. So those of you that don't know, if you guys are just YouTube people, um, where I get clam slam from is that due to me being the Banana King, everybody puts me in this place where they're like, this is douche juice that you're not battling Sadie that say like me. There's this lady Sadie on TikTok that also wears a diaper. I've been wearing a diaper first, but she also wears a diaper. She acts crazy like me. Has colorful things. She got chalkboard. She does all this stuff. She got a big giraffe, and she says way worse things on TikTok than I have ever said. But she don't get in trouble because she's NFL yet. But regardless, we both have very similar aspects of elements of what we do. And a lot of people on TikTok think that she's my wife and I'm in the basement and she's upstairs. Sorry, y'all. Sadie's not upstairs. Some other yard birds are. And I'm definitely in the tent down by the river with the yard birds on the front side of the back side. But it's definitely been a very, 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 very hot topic for a very, 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 very long time. Um, and one of the banana family had reached out to me a few months ago and was very, very upset due to she was in a live where it was one of my week long bananas off of Savage's account, and I had to chill her out, and I was like, just chill out, dog, chill out, chill out. I think that I might be getting to that to where you're talking about, but I think I'm gonna get that on YouTube and not TikTok. And I'm pretty sure, judging by the holiday day today aside, I guess it was a test, holiday test, the first live. Uh, I would rather go into a test, going balls to the wall and having a good plan than just like a live like this. And I'm like, just give the people what they want. And then I give the people what they want. And I'm like, oh, oh, this is different. Uh, I think that I'm about to be, doing day to day to dang thing the way that I should have been doing it all the time, as long as I cannot get in any trouble. That's why I was gonna have sparklers on the wheel at the beginning of this live, and I was like, I don't know, seeing as how I get in trouble for a Nerf gun, maybe I shouldn't do that over here. Uh, I do feel like as long as I don't get a banana in the next 2.5 months, uh, and keep, I gotta figure out a good releasing long video strategy with, and also I tell everybody that's all anxious and amplified up to get on YouTube that do not do what I do. Just like the 4th of July, shockers and blockers. Don't do what I do. Do not do what I would do, because I put out way too much content. You should not put out as much content as I put out. I'm definitely throwing blockers in my way, but I'm not worried about a blocker because, so say, here, this is pretty much what it is. So I'll put out a long video right in the morning time. This is my strategy now. I'll put out a long video in the morning time, and then I'll put out one of my shorts at the normal short time. The long video messes up my short. Does it really mess up my short? If it still ends up with decent views in 3 days, do I need to get those decent views in one day when I could get extra long views, or not? I don't, sometimes not even really extra long views. It's just uh, long video views. Because I got long videos that are 20 seconds, right? Like, I mean, that's part of my strategy too. But so you put out the long video, widescreen format. I don't know what it's called. You put out the widescreen one in the morning. The short at the normal time. The short goes, don't do nothing for the first day, really. But then after that, then it starts to get momentum and all that stuff, because you can't stop it. You can stop it because suppressor things, because the long video. But then the live, there ain't no stopping the live. There ain't no stopping this tiggity thing. Y'all crazy motherfuckers go ham in this bitch, no matter what's getting ready to happen, y'all. Because you know, who knows what's getting ready to happen, right? It's so fucking awesome. Teddy, you're the only one that when I'm talking for real would say there ain't no brains there. Have you gotten a Bridget live or City Country Boss live? Have they blocked you yet? Oh, you got brains. I I know. You think I don't know, dude? Think I don't know. Yeah, that Mad Love Coalition. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. It's just I'm finding out, like, here's the thing. Oh, I know. Snitch again. Oh, well, go to TikTok. I do sleep. I got to sleep. I was waiting 10 more minutes. I got a lot of stupid stitions about how I do these things. And since we're about to have a 2 hour long live right here on the holiday, I'm like, let's run it. I got I got Keister Bunny and Barnyard Farms, and even though I don't know if Mellow Yellow's in here on his own YouTube, but whatever, they're in the same room. So I had three of my most loyalist banana family people up in this house. So what the hell? What the hell I got to worry about? Yeah, I gotta figure out something to ramble on for 10 minutes for, because now I'm looking at you guys and stuff, and you guys ain't giving me no nothing to work with. But yeah, definitely the way that the last live went down, with the plan and the things and wanting to talk about some serious stuff. I think maybe maybe I should stop talking about anything serious up until the serious things pop up. Cause diggity diggity dang. I'm feeling it. All right, thank you very much. All right, yeah, I guess we're gonna do it. Oh, oh, and then it hit the other thing. Oh, I mean, yeah, there's yeah, I mean, with the paint, without the paint, it's not very much different. You could ask my friends down in Chickadee Chickadee chat, like, not very much different. Definitely crazy. Hell yeah. Let me peekaboo real quick. 2 hours. That was crazy. I tricked y'all. Like, yeah, like freaking shoot. Dang. There is no reason that I should even be able to lift my arms right now for what's getting going on. No way. Staying Frank strong is real. Oh yeah, there's definitely possibilities of that sometimes, but not on the day to day, and not very. I do like, if I do set up wardrobe changes, it's got to be like from this segment to that segment. and then I end up with like no clothes on at the end of it because like that's all I just like had this thing to rip off, then that thing to rip off. If I'm in something like this, there ain't no way I can rip this off. Look at this thing. Can't rip this off. It's got a zipper. How I do that? A moose knuckle. You already know where the moose knuckle is. Purple nurple. Right, so this is like zombie unplugged. Oh well, this right here is definitely this is a themed one right here. If you whatever that means. Yeah, this thing goes together. So shout out ex baby mama drama llamas. Well, so Flocka and me picked this out of. I was like, do I pick this or that? Right? And she said, pick this. And then this was given to me by Sarah, who is the lady that first started dyeing my things. Man, I mean, it was definitely like she we picked this out because I wanted a different thing, and then Flock was like, "You take this thing," and then uh, Sarah and one either a dying or a filming because I think it was the filming. Actually, me and Sarah got filming of her being my therapist video that is nowhere near close to being released due to the backlog of long videos and the hydration strations is the menstruations of me trying to figure out when to release long videos to short videos because it drowns the shorts and all that, whatever, stuff. Yeah. This came to me from Sarah. This came to me from Flocka. There's so much other stuff that came to me from Flocka and stuff that yeah. Yeah, some stuff is I'm going with what am I feeling? How's it gonna go? Uh I had all these suspenders and the other day I wrote a note to me to start wearing more suspenders. So I started wearing more suspenders. Sometimes it's suspender season, sometimes it's skip season. You never know. It depends on what's going on of the season and the time of what's going on. Thank you for asking. That's a good question. I don't know if I gave a good answer, but that was a good question. Yeah, that's right. That menopause. A banger. Shoot. Well, you got there's 24 people in here. Are there like people opping on each other in chat? There ain't even nobody here, and these freaking trolls are opping on each other up in this bitch. It's crazy. Holy cow. Y'all must be super bored. Y'all about to be even more bored because I'm about to clam slam on Shane's mama because I think that we got enough free